Good morning, my friends, and welcome to the Breakfast Club. Welcome to Monday. I hope you had a great weekend. This is August the 11th, 2025. I wish you guys a very safe and productive week. I hope it all works out well for you. I hope you've had a great weekend. It's been great. The weather's been awesome here, so been nice and toasty warm. Got a bunch of things done, cleaned the car. Fuck yeah, I just did one thing this weekend. I just cleaned the car. No, we had a guest over, such a lovely lady. She came to visit for 4 or 5 days, and she's so much fun. We had such a laugh. It was a good time. It's good to hang out with people who are just happy about life, man. It's really good. Anyway, let's get back to the charts. I hope you guys had a great weekend. Welcome, everybody. As you saw on the channel, on the Telegram channel there, I posted the upside levels. I took a couple of little trades there last night on the open yesterday afternoon, and just caught some little run down to a mean threshold, return back up to this level here. So I think I caught those two. And yeah, just from here to here. And this one I lost on. There to there. I ran back to a premium. Then after that, looking for this to go lower. It did. Came back and took my stop. Must have trailed it too. Well, yeah, it must have trailed too close. Looking for it to go back up here. It did, but not till it took up the low. Anyway, these are my upside objectives this week. The 4-hour BISI. We hit that right off the bat as soon as we opened this weekend. Right in, where's the open? Here. I thought I did two trades first. This one to here, and then this one to here. And this is what I must have put on last night before I went to bed. That's right. Now it's making sense from here to here. Yeah, anyway, so this is the BISI, 4-hour BISI. That's going to be the closure. The 4-hour SIBI closure and the daily wick 50% is around here. This is the little area of interest I've got here for immediate rebalance. And premium immediate rebalance on the 4-hour, on the 4-hour rebalance or rejection block. Hourly breaker, that's the mean threshold. Hourly rejection block. And then you've got your consequent encroachment of your hourly wick, and then your buy side liquidity. That's the high of the day. So right now we're kind of just chopping. It's a no news event day today. So not expecting anything too explosive. I could just bang around inside here for a while. We got to get above 23.75. $23.70, $23.75. That would coincide with a nice little 5-minute level right here. I have this as a bullish start to the week. I think I've been watching other people's analysis, and they sound like they've a lot of people are looking for a bullish week. So Michael will be contrarian as usual. want to go low because everybody else thinks it's going high. Here's the swing low for this level. We've had that low taken, and you're banging on the mean threshold here, and it closed for this. So small little range, gone from premium level, which you haven't tapped, all the way through this and into this discount box down here. We've hit it. The bodies are respecting it right now. We've had a wick go through and take out the low. So I would expect to see a run back up into that 5-minute area. Overall, looking for a run of these highs, start getting up into these levels. If we start making newer highs from isolated liquidity and beyond, I'm looking in here for any possibility of a reverse happening. But I'd like to see those highs get taken and then a reverse. Getting into Jackson Hole, I'd like to see another big run down. But we've had everything is kind of reversing this year. So, you know, everything was just making higher highs. In seasonal times where you should be making a low, it's kind of changed around a lot this week, or sorry, this year. $15 minutes still inside this range here. Let's have a look at some other trades or other indexes. This is the yes, 1 hour. We're back up through this mean threshold, cleared out the high, so the high's been taken. I'm looking for this level here to get broken to the upside. We did break it here, but quickly went right back through it, ran out these lows. You've got this level here now, so there's an overlap, so this can consolidate. You want to see a big displacement candle through here with a fair value gap that forms above it, not just little wicks that pump up there. We could see this take this low and run all the way back into this range. I'd say all back into this larger range here. If we lose this 64.16 on the downside and close below 64.14, I expect to see us go a little lower. For the interim, we'll do Hadi setup this morning. If Hadi's in here, good morning Hadi, if you're here. Let me just make sure everybody's in. All right, there he is. Hadi, Russell, Craig, good morning. And let's put our other group back on. Dow Jones, we got this upside liquidity here. And the downside down here still. Rock this first premium level and the second premium level. Oil, I caught a really nice trade in oil overnight. I was looking for a retracement back into this discount already, so I put her like right here on my entrance. So I got in right here. See that right here, right on top of that order block there, or little breaker. And then I thought, let it run overnight. I had a higher objective to look for, looking for this premium level here. So then I got in this morning and then got out right here, right at that level there. So if we get this area here worked and we continue to go through it, then you can either catch another long or see if this retraces back down to this level. But it was a nice huge run for me overnight, and I wasn't there to mess with it, so it kind of panned out nicely. We're looking for, nobody cares about your trade there, just let's talk about where it's going to go. Let's look at the hourly here. So right up into that mean threshold of the last up close candle. We're hitting it, getting a bit of pressure off of it. So I would like to see nothing super clear in there. Mean threshold of this last up close candle. Wow, that's really choppy. Maybe 64.14 for now. Okay, 64.14, 63.96, 63.95, somewhere on there. I'll put that back. So back in this area here somewhere. If we close below that level, then I'm looking for this busy here to get retested. We're still inside that area of consolidation, and we have not tapped this 1272 here yet. So I want to see it reach into this, tap that, and see if we can't get a reaction off of that. Copper hit right off the bottom of our level here of the day. Got nothing of overlapping rays there, so natural gas coming back to fill the gap. Roll over. Get this event horizon is equal lows below us. We have to get back above this level here. British pound held, drop below this low here. Aiming for this immediate rebalance. We took the immediate rebalance right here. Went lower, now looking for this low to get taken and a return into, let's hit it already. We could see, you know, it did already. Well, it's perfect there. Rejection blocks next at 134.09. If we get back up into this range, get above this consequent encroachment of this SIBI here, then I'll be thinking of more. I'll run back into this breaker. You could see 98.445. Put this little stick right in here. And I'm looking for, see if it runs through here. and runs through there. That's my kind of sticks for US dollar right now. So looking for 116.02. See how we react off of that. DAX. I took a long in DAX last night. Right off here. I took a long here. I did not pay myself above the first high, which you should always do. I think my stop loss was sitting just below here. So that came right back, took me out for running even lower. I wanted to see this level hold. So the mean threshold, didn't want to see it trade through that. Once it started going higher, that's where I want to see it continue to run higher. And it only ran for the top of the little swing point here. Didn't even hit the rejection block. And then has dove down below the lows here. So now we're looking for it needs to stay above this level. We could see a retest of this level. So if you want to get out of this consolidation, it's got to get above here. So Ali, if you're around, look up here. It's got to get out of this little box area here for any move, bigger moves. So we've got to get through the mean threshold of this candle. And if we dig down into here, I'd like to see it stay above here, but it could wick down into this level. Gold, where's gold at? Good morning, Abs, Rom, and Ali. Hello, hello, good morning. Gold, we've got a change in direction. Change in the state of delivery. Takes the low. Trades back into the low. It's a short now. And I'm looking for gold to get down into this level here. In terms of a discount area. Then I got a bunch of other little spots down here I'm looking for. This is all box to box. That box to me hasn't been really initiated yet. We've had a couple of pops back, but none of them actually took a body up below here until this candle. So we have not had a retest of this level yet. This breaker has now been taken to the downside. We've retested the breaker's mean threshold. I like that. And now I want to see this rollover come down. You're in a discount run now, taking out this low. So kind of keep your eyes on this now. I want to see this little level right here, gold price. And I want to see gold do a little takedown for us. Start reaching into this. Look for immediate rebalance. Look for this mitigation block to get hit. The high, the mean threshold. If you lose that, look for this. Then here, then here. Then eventually these equal lows below you. For Bitcoin, with a body pop below the low there, very small. Ran back up into this candle's mean threshold and lower. Looking for the breaker to get taken right now. We're just inside it. So if we get a reverse, look for this one to close through here, and then it's going to take that mean threshold of that candle to continue going higher. 122,000. Who would have thought, hey? There's a lot of people out there. I knew it was going there. Banks still kind of in a downswing for as far as I'm concerned. It's just this retracement back into the premium. I want to see if that premium holds, and I could be wrong. So if that premium doesn't hold and it pops above it, then acts as support, then look for the highs, then get back in that. But otherwise, I'm still bearish on banks right now. And just when you want the little piggies to, they must be found some food. They're just sitting here pigging out in the consolidation. Our sugar is still inside the sticks we put out there the other day. Live candles retrace back into that immediate rebalance. So we'll see if this level at 225 100 holds price and we start to march higher. We're through this level already, or through this immediate rebalance already. I'm expecting some sort of wick up into here and then see how we act inside this small range. Disney, it did roll over on us again. So looking for a discount 4 down here for Disney. We could see this pop back up into this level. These overlapping levels right here. And then we'll lower and go lower. Yeah, it's done its thing already. So I should see this. I'd like to see this just continue to keep dropping into this 4th discount box. And then looking for that daily inversion below us. Still looking for 4 to roll over here, come lower. I could still get a pump all the way up inside 1185. Not that I want to see it go that high. We start getting through this candle, then that's where you're targeting. But right now, I'm seeing this breaker over price. If it takes off, I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. This dodge, though, is right in a equal low situation. See if we can get back down into this lower half of this again, 776. $66.10 or $65.10. 65.09 for downside. All the way to 65.07. And that's it. Oh, it wants to get much lower than that for Australian dollar. If that American dollar keeps climbing up, that's what I'd expect to see, and dip down into that range. And so we're still looking for the carrot in silver. Nothing. This is going to go, I'm going to go lower already. Low, lower. That wick right there. And now we're going to work our way back through it. We get back through 78 or 728, the premium box, and so this range is sitting right here. So you got to get above that 732. That puts you already at 50%. So not a big seek and destroy type of environment I want to play in right now. We're stuck. It's at this larger range. Box to box. Running from this box, this immediate rebalance, all the way up to that box. Reverse, shift, discount, low, and now we're back inside this range. Brian Anderson, good morning. Hans, good morning. Brian, D, does the size of the 630 candle have a bearing on the strength of the daily move? Can a bearish candle with a longer tail be interpreted as a bullish candle? Back test of the last 15 days. Mean the 830 candle. No 1 minute chart anymore. Let's switch over. Need to understand higher time frame pictures first. Don't forget, 1 minute charts are just the same indication. What we're looking on a 1 minute chart, don't discount when you see me on a 1 minute chart. You use the same analysis that you use on all charts. Doesn't change. We just use a 1 minute chart because it's faster, that's all. It's exactly the same analysis overall. So whatever I'm showing you here, look for the same thing on your 1 hour, your 4 hour, and your daily. Otherwise, you're just looking for like spoon-fed every single time frame. Watch what we're doing here and apply it to the higher time frames and test it and try it. Let's look at these 830 here. Put on the 1 minute chart. So now we swept this low. You want to see this come back up, take out this high, come back through, tap it, and then continue going lower if we're looking at an 830 down close candle, which kind of flies in the face of us wanting to see this go bullish. But we're if we're basing it just off the 830 candle, that's what we're expecting to see this morning. A correct hoodie. So you want to see this low taken, it has. Now you want to see it come back, take this, drop back through the 830, give it a little tap, and then start running lower. And Brian's question, did you answer his question? It doesn't matter. Okay, follow your bias, not the 830 candle. All right, well, our bias is bullish. So do you use, if your bias is stronger and you trust your bias over your candle hoodie, do you still use your setup to go long? Like, do you go below this, above that, come back, tap it, and go bullish, contrary to what you're looking at here? Or do you not even bother using the 830 anymore? So in other words, you're looking for your bias should equal your candle. So if this is your bias is bullish and this is bearish, then trust your bias. Looking for another long setup. Brought crude oil late Friday, sold it cream the same, waiting for a dip to buy. Good for you, Craig. What else have we got here? This could roll over here and come down deeper into this range. The hourly. That has put us right back into all this. Let me have a look at the midnight. We'll put Marky Mark's 3 o'clock candle in there. That's the whole 3 a.m. candle. Let's look at the 6 a.m. candle. So that little 6 a.m. candle can be quite tiny, eh? Look how many times you bang on it. Did you answer my question, Hidi? No, I guess he didn't. Oh, yes, sir. Okay. As you understood on the previous video, we are marking the whole 6 a.m. candle, correct? Yes, the whole thing, wick and all. I did do the 3 a.m. That is the 3 a.m. candle, hourly. I just took it in the 1 minute chart. I took it from the top of the wick on the highest point to the 359. That's 4 o'clock right there. 359 is the lowest. That's your 3 a.m. candle, wick to wick. Oh, one thing I didn't do is midnight open. Here's the midnight open. That right back, tap the midnight open, tap, tap. Love it. Let's see if we can get through the midnight open and use the midnight open to continue pushing higher. So sorry, Heidi, answer this question. What was that? I missed it. My question is, if you're bullish and your candle says bearish and your bias is bullish, do you still use your 830 candle to continue going higher? Like, do you eliminate the idea of it going through the high, come back and tap it? Or do you just, as soon as it sweeps the low, rips through it, taps it, then you carry on with your bias going higher against the candle that you see is bearish? Like, do you still use it, or do you just ignore it if your bias conflicts with your candle color? The bias is number one. That means you really have to trust your bias, you guys, to overrule the D setup. So make sure you have a very strong bias to overrule what you're seeing here. Which for people who are just starting to learn, that's going to be a conflict for you, because you want to trust something that's going to be 100%, right? Which there isn't anything out there that's going to give you 100%. So you really have to, in order to rely on this, you have to have a bias that supports that as well. It's not just it's a blue candle, then we're definitely going lower. London's low sitting below you at 667. your regular trading hour gap. It's right back into that premium box right here. Immediate rebalance, 6794. I still see this roll over and go to 694. For me, you got to get back above 735. Get above ID's 830. Use that order block as support or the 830 candle to run for this premium. And then get through that premium and see if we can keep going higher. If not, look for this 695. Morning, Derek. Can you loan up what we are marking 1 minute 6 a.m. candle? No, the whole, yeah, the 1 minute 6 a.m. candle. The whole hour, no, just the 1 minute 6 a.m. candle, that's it. 3 a.m. candle, that's a whole hour of the 3 a.m. candle, then 30 minutes of the first zero, yes, first fair value gap after midnight, yes, 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 except for it's only the 1 minute of the 6 a.m. candle, you're right. That is correct. Roll. Looking for that 696 level. 2691. Right there. Now let's see if I get a reaction off that and go higher. 691. It's tapping on here. If you start to close through that, keep your eyes down here. I'm looking for 597. And if we're using Ollie's setup, it's just so much overlapping stuff right now. Hey? He would look at this run up. He looks for the run to the high. Into 930. Now, Ollie, are you looking at this run up, or are you looking at this run down? That's 926, 27, 29. So we're over, tap, keep coming lower. That's the 930. Let's go short on that. I'm going to put the stop just above here. A little late entry, but I like it. It's a retap of that first presentation for value gap. And if we're using Ollie's approach to 930, pops through, comes back, gives it a tap off that low, keep coming lower. I might have Ollie's one completely screwed up as well, but let's see if we get a deeper run inside here. Looking for 677. 645. My computer shut off. Is my volume off, or is Darren being the candle whisperer today? This monitor. Good morning. Let me double check. Testing, testing. Yep, no, I'm still on. I got my volume on. Can you guys not hear me very well? Do I need to bump up my, do I need to pound this right into your ears here? All right, stand by. I can go to 300%. How's that? That should bring me way up there again. 300. I thought I said stop screaming, but it stopped streaming. Yeah, that's going to be like way up there now. You guys should hear it. That should be pretty loud. You sound a little quiet today. Better. Can you hear me now? That's good. All right. I got it like cranked to 300% on my volume. So Kamal, good morning. I don't like all this constant pounding here of this level. It's meeting some resistance, so I want to see it roll over. We're through this discount box in here. This immediate rebalance. We wicked through it, but we don't have a body through it yet. So we get down into here and get a close below here. The stop is going to come tighter now. I don't want to see it get back through. There's a little tiny imbalance sitting right in here. You see that guy right there? So I don't want to see us get through that. I don't want to see us get through this level right here. This breaker. We start eating through that. We can wick into this. Right there. Right there. That's it. I'm going to close that sucker out if we go above that. It took it out already? Did that gap open up? Shyster. Okay. Whatever. Here we're above this level. Watch that sucker come back down on me. I'm just looking at this first leg down to take out the into the discount side here. We have not on an hourly got below that level yet for the discount, but we did get a wick down in there. We got below this one on the 15, but we didn't close below that. Yeah, you legit got me. Yeah, it didn't close below there. He got me in a big bold candle. Got me reaching. And I thought Ollie's one would have been a continuation there as well, but no dice. We're through the mean threshold of this. We're back into the premium box up here. This, I was looking for this also being the Judas swing, catch the Judas swing down into a discount like 50% of that range, which you could probably end up doing now. But again, stop loss move to that point where I don't want to see, I've already traded through level. I didn't want to see it get through this graded response. You see, well, you want to see it tap that multiple times. Don't like seeing that. Hit the consequent encroachment through that. Took the top plus that little imbalance through the mean threshold. Like this way too many times it went ripping through all the levels of warning. And it gave you the warning things early. You wanted to see it just tap this, roll over and just keep pushing lower. But it hasn't. That's the 630. That looks like a great place to go long there. But I'll wait. I'll wait till we see if we can get above this midnight open. This is a place to tap and go now, though. It's a nice little go. We can get above the D's 830 here, come back and retap it. We can go on there. Load up on that. Put our stop loss below here. Gonna be below that whole breaker, I guess. And then we'll start looking for these highs up here. 3741. Looking for this upside. We'll let that ride now. See where we go. So I don't want to see it get below here. That little guy there is ideal. I don't want to see it get below here. Using this big breaker here. Gotta wait for the vision. I'm long for the first vision of all inversion. Loads of equal highs above, so I'm looking for any run down being a Judas. Oh, yeah, that's what I wanted, that Judas to catch us long deeper into here, but let's see where she goes. So change in direction here. We've come all the way back to it, which is the first presentation. This is an immediate rebalance here as well. The new premium level. Let's see where she goes. You got London and Asia high right above us there. Yeah, it's pretty sloppy right now. We're in high resistance. This has been super choppy. But you want to see this London and Asia highs are close. That should give us our run on all this liquidity above us. Take out that Asia high here. too choppy right now. Better do something soon. Okay, none of that. That looks just too choppy for me. I'm gonna wait. We've got a body. We do have a body above here, but it's just I don't like all this. I'm gonna wait for a cleaner market. Typically, you see a cam model, this little candle right here, come down, tap it, and leave. This whole deep plunge down into this breaker here, and then just banging around inside there. Not my cup of tea. I'll just wait for that midnight level again. Macro time, let's go out. Don't like it. Don't like Dow selling off. We'll wait. London low not taken. This discount box down here. You have a new day opening gap below you. And 44,169 to 44,181. Yes, it's pulling us lower. Something to be said about your instincts telling you that's not right. We're through this level again. Support here. See if we get through this and use this inversion, the first presentation, to go lower. Reach for that 50% still. Still too much chop to jump in on. No substitute for time in the charts. Yeah. Once you see it not acting the way you want it to act, just move to the sidelines and wait for something cleaner to set up. Trying to endure this and grunt through it, having a belief that, you know, for sure it's going there when you've got nothing giving you anything solid. Just get out, wait. Just wait for your opportunity, man. Wait for that clean setup. 9:30, 10 o'clock. Wait for price action to switch it up. See 10 o'clock, make a run on these lows, and then see if we start getting run up higher. If we just keep going sideways, look for 11 o'clock to take that 9:30 run and keep going higher. And 12 set a new high. Let's get a body above here. They have multiple times. That's the bottom of the hourly SIBI. Take off here. I got nothing here yet. All I've got is this change of direction. We've finally come back into it here. And now you want to see it lift off. Maybe taking those London lows on ES then was out long for a loss earlier. Don't even beat yourself up in that, Russell. That is not clean at all. This is a lot of chop. Came back to a logical level, but coming off this, you wanted to see that hold price, and then it just chop right through it back down to this discount level. And now you're up into this premium. Yeah, don't beat yourself up on that one. Now you want to see this provide support. You start pushing higher. There's a news event this morning. $10.30. There's that's all Australia. Trump did a little talk there at 8 o'clock. Popped up above here. Found support at that. Keep going higher. So we reach for this premium and get through that. Now there's no news. Trump spoke at 8 o'clock. That's it. you're going to ask yourself, is price acting the way you want it to act right now? And does it have clean runs? If it's not acting the way you want it to act, don't even engage it. Otherwise, you find your cortisol levels will go through the roof. You'll be stressing out over your trades. Wait for something cleaner. If it's till tomorrow, then wait for tomorrow. If it takes off, it takes off. Just don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. It's summertime, man. There's plenty more days left in the year. Today's not the day you have to make your fortune. And if you think it is, then you've got a wrong kind of stimulus to motivate you to be in the markets. You're being stimulated by pressure to make money. Just wait. It's like a business. Treat it like a business. Sometimes you spend days or weeks making the deal, trying to get the gig, trying to get the setup, trying to get the opportunity, pounding the pavement, looking for work. You find work, then you take it. This is the legwork. This is the waiting. This is putting the house up on the market and waiting for buyers to come in to sell, whatever metaphor you want to use, whether you're a real estate agent or whatever. You don't have to jump in on every single move the market makes. You just have to wait for your opportunity and take it. How's the other markets doing? How's our oil doing right now? Chop, chop. There's a nice change in direction. Take out that low. Take out that low. Change in direction. Gap up. Take out that one. Take out the premium. Now you want to see it come back, tap this, and start running for these highs. It just hit the mean threshold of that up close candle. I'll be waiting for a downside. 64.49. That's rejection block right there. Or into rejection block again. $64.50. See if you get to 64.50 and see what kind of reaction you get off that. Trade it through here. Back into this immediate rebalance. Lower. Look for this. You're kind of in between this area here and this mean threshold right now. We've traded below this level. I like gold right here. It's a short. Stop loss right up there. I'm looking for that. Bitcoin is on a turn back to the original little breaker right here that takes up this little swing, small little area, breaker, return into that, taking out this level here to the upside. You come back, find a little tap on it, and you put one in there. I like that for a long. And then we put stop loss just below that level of that mean threshold right there. And then we're looking for it's got to get through that level there, so I'll take that one there. If we get through that, then we're looking for a run up higher. I just want to see it get through here first. Little piggies, come on, let's go. Oh, this hour here, 4 hours, just a nice little tap back into here. Continuation. Disney, what's that up to? Chopping. Randomize. %. I wonder if that's going to be the high there. Gonna get back through here then. This is our downside objective in euro. Just shy of it already. See if we pop through there. Oh, yes. I think I'm finally out of all my dividend stuff. I just sold my last one right there. Up to the 6 a.m. candle again, right back into that small little level, which lines up right inside our 6 a.m. candle. But again, super choppy, so just wait. And oops. There you go. We look here. Let's see. Let's see if this holds price now. Greater response. I don't want to see this roll back through here. You want to see this stay open. Still really choppy, so I want to see these two candles here hold price and just like one tick below that low. But ideally, you want to see this candle hold price right here and keep going higher. Yep. So I'm digging into that discount already. So you got overlapping already. This one here and this one here. And this bottom half's been worked. So just gonna let that sit there and see what happens. We're in a super choppy environment, so I wanted to see it just tap this and then start running higher. Then we came down, tap. Oh, this looks good. As soon as you see that one coming back down, not so good. Fill this whole fair value gap here. You wanted to see, I wanted to see a portion of that stay open and just use the consequent encroachment of this BISI, which the bodies are respecting. The wick is the one doing all the damage, and you want to see that just start marching higher. So this whole chop back and forth with the wicks back to the discount level here. And this whole, see other candles coming back here? Not what I want to see. Yeah, this is not the candle you're looking for. This is what makes these super choppy environments when it's not looking for the clean tap and go. Now we're getting back into this lower half. The bodies are starting to close near it. Not acting where I want. I'm out. We just ran those highs. I'll take 200, but not the way I wanted to see it go. Let's see if we get up above here now. That's what I look to. That's a short. Change in direction. Change right there. Short there. Wait for market structure shift. Body goes below that level. Trades back into that level. Look for the low. Takes the low. Look for that fair value gap to hold. It does. Look for continuation on the downside now. Where would you be aiming for? So if we come back and refill, you can see how these wicks come right back inside and just make a mess. So if we have a wick, this wick here now, wicks through here, your next downside is 66.80 down here. And then I'm looking for this level down here. I'll put you 66.83 to 66.59. Look at that level there. Euro hit the level we're looking for. Tap right on there. Nope, just a little sliver left to go. They're sideways. Took the London high. London was formed with SMT, so I'm expecting it to be protected by the low of the day. So you want to see this keep marching higher, is what you're saying, Ollie? Now you want to see a breakout out of here, you know. I'm not sure this is going to go. Taking these lows here. Let's see that run up into here first. See what acts inside here. This could be the next price leg lower. So my stop loss is tight. I don't want to see it get below here. Clean tap and then go. Otherwise, I'm out of that. Yes, it's not taking out the London yet. Hasn't filled the regular trading hour yet. Yeah. London's high was already taken. I don't know about marching, more slowly plotting and destroying accounts with dramatic returns to discount. Yeah. If you forego all this, look at all the, ignore all the chop here, it's run back to a logical level. It did not hit it here. Oh, maybe that one tapped it right there. You got a revisit of the fair value gap, ran higher, and you're looking for this fair value gap. It ran back to it, tapped it, went higher. Then you see this fair value gap, ran back to it, tapped it, went higher. Despite all this chop in here, these three levels were logical levels to support off of and go higher. So you want to see this hold price now, because if it rolls through this mean threshold and takes out this low, then we've got a change in direction. We're back inside this range again. So these are all logical levels to bounce off of. So it makes sense. But despite all that chop, they make sense. They make sense to me. It's gold up too. That's a 4 hour. Let's see what a 1 hour is up to. It's easier to trade on a 1 hour. Ah, okay. I'd like to see it get right back into this mean threshold right here. Let's see it comes back and taps that. Dow Jones does not want to go higher. Broke this low, came back, tapped it, went lower. We're into this discount box. We're through that. immediate rebalance. So this box here, come all the way down to here. And all the way up to we'll see if we hang around in here. If we pop through that, look for a run to the discount one here. We hit our discount box in oil. Change in direction. Back inside this range. See, it's changed it up. Looking for this to go higher now. Get a body above that level. Let's get a body above here. Let's see if this is another price leg lower, or see if we take out this level here and start reaching for this order block up here. Oh, I've already tapped it right there. I'm kind of stuck. You look at the range that you're in there from this little swing point here. 70% optimal trade entry. We'll see if trade a body through here. Then I like this as support. See if we can't run back up into the 88 percentile there of that run. This one's acting a lot cleaner than the messing around in that lot. Not even going to entertain that right now, so we're going to look over here. So if you're interested in staying in NQ, I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in that. And that's just hitting inside our objective here. I want to see that whole level, see if it gives us support and starts running back up for here. If not, you still have this old low here, and inside that big fair value gap, you're just working the snot out of the inside of it right now. So you could be bouncing around inside this big city here. So I'm not interested in playing in that. This is the one I like. Body above, tap there. That's a nice little tap and go. Look for this high and look for this back here. Let's do a buy right there. And I'll put the stop loss just below the rejection block. If this turns into a leg down, it'll take out that on the downside, take me out, get back in sync with this here. And let's see, let's look at the different scenarios here. So if one takes me out, comes back, get short on that. And if it trades back through that level again, you wait for market structure shift. So it's like two attempts, first direction, second direction, then we're in a consolidation, so you wait for a higher or low to get taken. Now again, I want to see a body get above here and use this candle one more time as support to keep pushing into this range, larger range. And if you take the height of the low here, 50% sitting right here off this whole consolidation. So I'll be looking to pay myself one there, stop loss, break even, and then just gonna push it up if it works out that way. Now it doesn't really want to go higher when NQ and ES uncouple. Like today, they are very challenging to trade. Looks to want to go higher. Would like to see ES take the London low first, then reverse around 11 a.m. You're through this level now. You've got a change in direction. You've taken out some old highs, some London highs. They've been cleaned. And now you want to see change in direction, albeit sloppy. We're still inside this mean threshold. You're below that level. You're finding support at that level. You want to see this keep coming lower. Eat through this candle and take out a market structure shift here, along with this level. So now I'd be looking for like this right here. To get traded through, use this candle here as support to eat through this one, then this one, then this one. Support, support. So market structure shift, breakthrough here, market structure shift, breakthrough here, market structure shift through here, and then run for these lows and take out the London low. I can move to break even now, plus the cost of the trade. Took that high, so you gotta pay yourself, move to break even, look for 50%, pay myself there. If it comes back, there's a little imbalance right here, it'll take me out with risk-free loss, so there's no loss. So at that high right there, you could pay yourself. We're going to use the take profit model 1. Now we've broken this high here. I want to see this high hold and then cleanly leave, not just start waffling around in here. It's going to leave from here to here. Mean threshold is the line in the sand, which is also the just under where or just above where I'm just got my stop loss, I think. A little tiny fair value gap right there. Start marching on there. What's gold up to? It did go lower, okay. So we'll wait for this hour to end, and then I'm looking for a retracement to get short still down in here. This one here will go to break even plus the cost of the trade. So I'll let that one run to my objective there. That's up, done. Small little trade from here to here. And we'll see if we get above that level. And that'd be way up in gold right now. So this is the potential bull trap that I'm playing here. I'm just trying to catch this run to this level with the mean threshold, which is what we got there. Now we'll see if that starts to push through it. Then you use that candle to reach for the next one. What's your ES doing? Still farting around there. I don't know if you go. Why are you guys even trying to entertain this one? Like trying to find yourself a setup? It's just everything's saying stay the hell out of that. And if you manage to eke a trade out of that, does it show a level of skill or is it just luck? Like that's a lot of stress to put yourself in a trade like that. That came back to break even or plus whatever that cost was there. Down here, exit here, below this level here. This one already opened at below, came back into it, discount level. So you're between here and here now inside this range. So as soon as you see these highs get taken, look for this fair value gap forming. If you trade below it, you're back inside that range. So now at this level here, if you get through this and this, then I'd be looking for this price leg to continue coming lower. That one there, so you'd be looking for this. 63.38 is a downside objective once we get this level here taken. So even when you're on the wrong side of it, just prepare yourself for those changes in direction. That way you kind of save yourself had if I had to pay myself there, that's an extra little bonus of being on the wrong side. Now you say I'm on the wrong side, get your trade out. So we'll watch to see if this level gets taken. Let's just tap on that now. That's perfection with immediate rebalance. You see this immediate rebalance right here? Look where it comes up to. Once we take that level out, trade back into it right there. Roll over. And you're looking for this candle's high, which we've already tapped. Looking for the mean threshold, which is it needs to stay above that if you want to go bullish. If you close below that, we're looking for a run on these equal lows and this discount box here. Wow, it just tapped right on top of our, just took us out perfectly and pulled right back into that small little range there. What a reaction of that. It's the bull trap you're looking for. Nice. Now I want to see if this rolls over here and this becomes the next price leg lower. That'll take out these equal lows below us here and get us right back into, if you're a Bitcoin trader, right on the money there. What's Disney up to? And do a discount. We'll take out the slow now. Look at that. Trade below this level. Trade back into that level. Come lower. Take the low. Pay yourself there. Look for a retracement back into this candle's low. So I'll be looking for right there. We'll just call it a target. Changing direction right here. Came back, tapped it nicely there. Run down to the discount box. We're through the discount box. Immediate rebalance. I'd like to see it just come up, just nip a little higher. 184.98, 184.97, 9. I'd like to see it just tap that and then roll over and come lower. And you want to see if this break right here gets closed below and then use it as support to come lower. And you'll be looking for the pound to come down to somewhere around here. Forward, nice kickoff here. That was 50% of this consequent encroachment here. And see it eat through here and start to work its way down again. We're still inside this. We've traded below that level, so look for a run back into this down close candle here. This traded down, went back up the way we were expecting it. Didn't quite bounce off this lower level. Oh, yeah, it did. It just tapped it right there. Nice. Kicked right off that high. And now we're going higher. Could have eked another 10% out of that had I just bought back in there, but I didn't. I sold out up here, bought down here, sold out up there. That's a nice run. Looking for this level up here now. This would have been a nice 10-20% more return on my money here. Yeah, that would have been another 10% to there. Almost 20%. If you get up to 36, almost 36, be almost 20% return just in a few days. Low taken. Next one. Just as we described. You want to see that low get taken? It does. Give a little tap, but lower. Looking for this low to get taken. It does come up inside. I'd like to see it come up just up to 23,734. Right there. Perfect. So inside this level right here. I want to see that price hold here. That's a nice little entry there. You're already through 50% of that range, so expect to see a nice little discount right there. I'm going to go one short there just because it looks good off of there. And if I'm wrong, it'll come back up through the high of that candle. And I'm going to aim for if I lose that breaker, then I'm on the wrong side of it. This one here and that one there. So I'm super, put it right above there. Got this one here and this one here. See if that holds. And then keep your risk super low. I'm only putting like one handle on that. So gold's still waffling here, hey? I still want to see it come back up to that little tiny box I got there. Get a wick into that. Stop loss would be pretty close. I wouldn't want to see it get above that level. And Bitcoin's just flat now, so I'm going to wait. So you got to change your direction, taking this out here. So you're literally stuck between here now and that little guy up there. So I think I want to take this here and I'm going to get out of this trade because I got two conflicting points of view here. There's $5. That one there wants to go higher. This, I want to see support. We're already into that mean threshold a couple of times, so I just want to see this take this low out here. There's two overlapping conflictions, so I'd rather be out of that than in it. This is the only other clean entry, unless you caught this one right here, Kamal, off this little structure shift, like literally closed below it and then tapped it. If you're quick to catch that one or the return to it right here, that when you have that full drop below, then 9:30 it runs up, gives that one more tap and goes lower, or you wait for market structure shift below here. It takes that candle out on the downside, then trades back into it there and catch your short here. That's much cleaner. That's a 5-minute chart. Much cleaner in price action than looking at a 1-minute chart, 1-minute chart, 1-minute chart. Absolutely, Kamal. That is a cleaner market. That's what you want to play in, not this shit. That's just super sloppy. So you'll learn how to recognize what markets you want to play in. That's high resistance. So forcing a trade in here and not demanding your price is you're just looking for trouble. Even though this one's panning out, not acting the way you want, just move to the sidelines and wait. Way cleaner. Way cleaner. Crude oil acting a lot cleaner than, again, that versus that. 1-minute chart, 1-minute chart, 1-minute chart, cleaner price action, 1-minute chart, 1 minute. Why be in a fight? There's very little winners. And if you win, what are you doing? You're just reinforcing that playing in that environment's worth it. Not worth it. Let's go down to the lower time frame, see what kind of 15. Consolidate. Let's stay out of that as well. gold. Let's see if we get a close down here now. And then if we get a close below there, oops, I'm looking for this guy to give me a wick back to here. Right now it's not acting super clean. Bitcoin. Come back into this level here. If we start pushing up above here and get close above 120, bonus, start looking for a run back into this range. There's a bunch of PD arrays it's got to get through first before it gets to this premium box here. Nothing. We traded below it here, tapped into it there, looking for a lower mean threshold. It's banging off of that right now. A lot of wicks. So you want to see it roll over and start taking this mean threshold here in this candle. So there's consequent encouragement there. So you're going to see this get taken on a close, come back, find support at the close, and then look for the low, and this guy. Oh, consolidation. I'm going to cam model here. If you want this to go back higher than this, get through this candle. Excellent. Go enjoy your pro shop, Derek. Enjoy the weather, man. Have a great day. even worth looking at that. There's that first mean threshold we're looking for. We trace it back into. We want to see these big wicks get down into here, right? So we're through that level into the BISI, and I want to see a wick come all the way back and fill this. If it doesn't, and it just holds here around that consequent encroachment and then starts to reverse, I'm looking for this to change direction, get above this level, use this breaker as support to come back up higher so we can start running this back up again if this is going to stay open. So I'm looking for any reversal here, and it's 11 o'clock, so looking for a reversal down here. If you're Craig, if you're watching, I don't know if you're still in here or not, but if you're looking for this, we want to get out of this range. We're in a small little tight range here between this one and this one. I want to see us get above here and take out that premium level in a larger range, and then mean threshold, take that high, and let's get back up into it. Smoother sailing again. Are you guys still looking at NQ? Yeah, there's a bunch of people left already, so. Okay, so now we've got to close below here. Well, there's only two that I'm interested in. That's gold and oil right now. Those are the only two I'm interested in, gold and oil. So I'll give oil a bit more time. If you guys are still in NQ and you're still hunting for a trade, I wish you all the best of luck. But I'm leaving NQ. I'm not even going to be playing in NQ now. Though Dow Jones still looks pretty good. Dow Jones, I would like to see. Yeah, you got to see a displacement out of here first, or lower. Let's see how they look like. 44,087. See if we can get back into the consequent encroachment of this. I'd like to see a portion of this stay open. Let's see the consequent encroachment get tapped, and then have we got down to 44.11 yet? Oh yeah, we're through all of that. Look at the hourly chart. Yeah, not interested. This is high resistance city, and promoting anything about to trade in that is just looking for trouble. That's not clean at all. I want to promote you guys getting into clean trades, not just hunting for any opportunity to get in. That's just not clean for me. The 5-15 minutes not clean, the one's like a butcher. And yeah, I can see what you're looking at right here. And there's a lot of clean entries above that. And to hunt for that inside this, it's not worth it. I'd let it run. You're gonna be okay to let that run. I'm not gonna promote people jumping into that kind of fray or that. It's not, for me, it's not clean. The 1 hour, unless you're trading on a 1 hour chart and you're looking for a clean entry on your 1 minute or 5 minute or 15, I just don't see it. So I know what you're looking at, but I'm not even going to promote the idea of anybody making a trade in there. We're above this level here. It's inside a little premium range here. Let's tap. I want to get out of here though. That's what you want to see, Russell. Too much waffling. Now make a decision on too much waffling. To make the mental decision now to, like, if this is just getting too much mental capital expended. If you don't have clean price action, then move to, there's tons of markets out there. Nothing that we're doing isn't able to be used in any other market. So find a market that's cleaner and play in that. You don't have to be searching in that for an entry. You're just looking for trouble. It's wasting too much mental capital for me. Overlapping arrays, just got to get out of here. There's nothing to play with right now. And it didn't give me my entry. That's right there. It is too. I didn't see it. Is it? Stand by. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Did that tap it? No, it didn't. The high of this is 406.5, and it's 406.6. So we're like one, as we would say back in things, pipette below that entrance of that is open at 4066. Okay, well, still, I don't feel so bad now. Didn't get in. So that'd be like, now you want to see a body get below here on a close. Right now we haven't. So if we had a close below here, I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 levels of support, and they're all graded levels. Got to get a body below there though, for oil or for gold. And then we're looking for a run into this busy down here. Can you look at livestock? I'm in it short in livestock. Where's livestock? Was it here or is it over here somewhere? Little piggies. There we go. Squeal, little piggies, and go. Livestock. Like live cattle here. Come out. I like the way you're thinking. Be careful in here though, buddy. You're sitting right in premium discount. You're inside this range and you're right in the discount and you want to go short. You want to go short in, oh, that's Russell. Come on. Look at stuff. I'm in for a short. Where did you get in? Come on. If you look for, let's look at this one. If you're in short in here, this is a daily chart. Let's go to a 1 hour chart. Change in direction here. You trade through the mean threshold of it right there. See that? Keep running, look for the discount box here, and this is all down candles. I'll be looking for this discount down in here now. If you're short, come out right here, and you've gone from premium to discount inside this range here. So you want to see this breakthrough here to run these lows and start running lower. Then I'd be looking for this gap down here again, like 220.85. If we take that low, otherwise, if you're in this short, pay yourself. Well, you do what you want, but I pay myself here and wait for, if you see anything that violates this candle on the upside, look for a run back up into this premium that hasn't been hit yet. So you can get this run right back up in here and then bounce back down again. But that level right there is what I'd be looking for. If that level gets taken, look for that run up there. 22,650. 22,065. Or 22,6050. 6050. Oh, 6050 is in here. Oh, you're keying off of here. I got you. You're looking at keying off of this guy here. Don't forget, you're in an extreme discount here already. Look at this range. You're already in the discount portion. So you want to get at least 2270 or 2273.50 for, like, and you're buying a premium and selling it at a discount. down here. So there and there all in one candle. I'd say that would have been a decent run. But this off here, sure, if you're looking at that, I'd start paying myself down here again and then wait. If you can get through that, get back in sync with it, run for rejection block, half that wick, low, and then start running for the rest of this gap down here. That's what I'd be looking at. Come on, what I can see there anyway. And that's a 1 hour chart. So, and again, that's all subject to change on lower time frames that show you that that discount portion is already being supported now. What is the downside levels for DAX, Darren? It looks like find a support around here for DAX. Downside support, let's look at the hourly here. Yeah, like I said, needs to stay above this level here. I like that we're banging off of this and we filled the BISI in here, right there. So for support, you want to see this level hold and then get back above here. And this candle's high and use it as support to push higher. This immediate rebalance that you see right here, that has to act like a fair value gap. Take this mean threshold out and then start looking at on an hourly basis first to get above here. We can get up here and use this and its mean threshold to support. I'd look for another run back up into this premium area. And then obviously the wick, mean threshold, or consequent encroachment, low, sorry, the open mean threshold of this candle, and then start getting up above that and use that as support to run up into these premium boxes again. So a bunch of things have to happen first there, Ali, for higher prices. Again, don't rush it. If you're on an hourly time frame, you're looking at later on today or early tomorrow to catch that. So just keep watching it. I find a lot of people, you just want to jump in on something to catch a trade and then reward yourself with a dopamine hit. If you can't see that that's choppy environment to be in, and you're just trying to push a trade, you're just teaching yourself to chase the adrenaline instead of looking for a clean setup. There's nothing super clean there, so just be careful. That's just my opinion for whatever it's worth, which ain't much. That's what I see in there anyway. Ali, long on ES. Who's long on ES? Russell's long on ES. Need 1 minute for value gap to stay open. You're welcome, Ali. You're long in this. Taking out this high, going long. You're at the premium. Pay yourself. You're at rejection block. Now you want to see this get above this level. Get on top of it. Get some support. Premium. That's a good market structure shift there, Russell, with a fair value gap. Nice entry. Good play. Don't forget you're inside this larger range. You're paying a premium to hopefully get another premium. So I hope you paid yourself here and at the rejection block. Otherwise you're getting squeezed again and you've got immediate rebalance. Fair value gap or price imbalance. So volume imbalance. Now you're getting below this level. Tap it. This mean threshold can't give way. You're back, you filled this fair value gap. Now you want to really see that accelerate to go higher. So for me, you're stuck in here. You got to get back above 413.75. But That's the choppy environment you choose to be in if you're in mucking around in there. Pay yourself quickly. Let's chop. It's showing you it's been super choppy, so pay yourself quick if you can. This one didn't give you that opportunity. Didn't come back and tap it and leave. Took the highs. Got right back up into this. Did not hit that premium box there. Now it's coming into here. You want to see that hold right there off the 830 candle. That is 830 open. And then run for that little box above you here. It's super sloppy. Come on back now. Gold's the only one that's giving me the potential now. I've got nothing else. I don't even have oil. That's a nice little run right there. Didn't see that. That happened a few minutes ago. I missed that. So change in direction. Took out the low. Change in direction. Let's get open and closed on it. That's that discussion we've had in the past as well, whether or not you take it or not. And it's easy to hindsight to say, yeah, I'd take it, but I'd wait for a body to get above that. And then this one, then you look for that high to get taken. It does, beautiful. You like to see it retap, but if it takes that high and that premium level there, then you all in one candle, you have to treat that as your next objective. Comes back into it, taps it, run for the hills, put your stop loss below the low, pay yourself at the high, and now you're back into this premium up here. And anytime you get a high taken, keep your eyes on these levels. Start drawing them out because you want to see them hold price. Oops. You want to see that hold price keep going higher. Now you're looking for, man, that whole thing looks delish all the way up to here. Right there, all of that is the premium box inside this whole range here. So you tapped it once. You want to see that really get out of here. If it starts to get through here, look for this one and then a retap of the breaker that takes out these two lows. I don't want to lose the mean threshold of that. That would be a full fill of this fair value gap here. You want to see that because it's broken above that high. You'd want to see no more than this. Let's do this. Don't want to see that get taken on the downside. There's the tap. Hold there. Start pushing higher. You watch the 43 seconds. That you want to see it reacting off of here and start to march back through that level. That was just a simple tap of the consequent encroachment. You don't want to see it pushing through, closing that out. So graded response, A plus, it would have been like here and go. A level is a retap of this. B, C, and D is fulfill. So C is like 75%, giving you a tap on the top highs here. This is a nice B plus level. You want to see that start pushing higher from here. Body's closed above it so far. Come on back in there. That's a 1 right there. I'm going to do these. I'm going to go 1 there. Load the other ones out in there. You got to give it some room to grow, so I don't want to see that mean threshold get taken there. So it's Bitcoin up to nothing. Disney's nothing. DAX is, oops. So far, so good. Watch this immediate rebalance. I don't know, Abs, are you still in the little piggies? Did you get back in that? That's a lot of chop going on in there. Your live cattle come out for 1 hour. What are we in the 5-minute chart? Stick with the 5-minute chart. Right in the bottom of this 5-minute. You want to see this roll over and take this. If not, then that mean threshold gives way. You're back into your premium again. See if our little piggies end up getting way up to where we wanted them to. I think it was up here. Let me see, this was the next price leg higher we wanted to see. Price still going higher. Ask yourself, this or this? This or this? Is it acting the way you want? Is it acting the way you want? So you want to see that, that's a nice reaction off there, Kamal. Now you want to see this candle's here, its mean threshold go, and you don't want to see this candle's mean threshold get taken on the upside. So for me, I'm between this candle and this candle right here. And I like that reaction off of that. So that gives you right off the body. Snap down. You want to see this blaster here. We've already worked the mean threshold twice. And we've sat and we've opened on it. So I want to see this just roll over here now. Take that out on the downside and then start. We've hit this open twice. Its mean threshold, we want to see that get hit because this candle was not validated until this candle broke the high. So this mean threshold is up for grabs for me. And if you take that, then we're looking for these lows here. And come out, you got yourself a nice little run there from 65. 60.50. So now you don't want to see this get revisited. I wouldn't want to see it come back. You don't want to see a wick starting to come back in here again. It's already done that. It's already reacted off of that. You want to see that keep coming. So 50% of that wick. I don't want to play any more than above that. Support here in Bitcoin. Just coming up from nice. I'll take one more in there. It's right at the constant encroachment of that. And if I get through this mean threshold, my line in the sand is right here. So as soon as it comes up, takes me in, stop loss is going to be sitting. Where's my stop loss? I'm giving it some wiggle room. I'd like this to see if this holds and rolls over and goes lower now. We've already taken those lows out. But I like this down close candle. Use this for support here and start running lower. Right back up into that premium box again. Change direction. Traded below those levels. Closed out below the discount inside a small range. Traded back into it. Went lower. You got to be prepared to watch those levels switch up on you, and that's when you have a change in direction. So you're back inside this range now. You wanted higher, didn't get higher. You see, it shows you that it's changing up on you. Okay, good for you, Kamal. I think that's going to be it for me, you guys. This these markets are cheese grater. Dow Jones was the only one that looked good today out of the three indices. Even DAX didn't give us something super clean. Mean threshold of that candle. Gold. Bitcoin. Watch Bitcoin get, if it gets above here, look for some support in this, start pushing higher, looking for that premium range again, or at least 50% of this. Bitcoin, from that high to that low. Just took out those lows there. Did you pay yourself come out at the low? Because you have this BISI down here. It's a full fill, and it just took out the lows. Or you're just managing your stop loss. I don't know how you're managing that or how much you've got on that. You want to see these two levels here get taken and use that or that level. This breaker here takes out that high. That's support. So you want to see that give way on the downside. Otherwise, if it starts to, this breaker holds, because its mean threshold is still banging on it right now. That body's candle did close below that mean threshold, so that's a good sign. I want to see that just keep pushing lower here now and get back into this candle. All right, that's it for me. I'm done. Enjoy your, if you're still playing inside this thing, keep your fingers out of the blender, but that's my advice. But if you're playing in there, then good luck. This is one of those, see if you can stay on the horse, but, and delete those buttons off your screen. Don't even engage that market. Just see if you can stay on the horse. I challenge you to stay on the horse there, let alone take a trade. But anyway, that's just me. So anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. About to take one out of 3 minis. Good. Good for you, Kamal. Hope that one pans out for you. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Unless I see something in the afternoon, then I'll be chatting on the Telegram channel. If not, I will see you guys tomorrow. Well, I hope you enjoy your day. Again, just observe this. Don't even, if you're frustrated in this market today and you're finding it hard to read, you're absolutely right. It is hard to read. It's either hard to read or it's easy to read. It's easy to say, stay out of that. That's not an environment to play in. And you don't even know how to recognize when not to play in a market. You can try those little gambles and stuff, but all they're going to do is reward you for, I mean, you win, they're just going to reward you to stay in and keep trying to make money in this kind of clear versus not clear. Not clear, clear markets. Anyway, so The big thing to learn here today is learn how to recognize high resistance liquidity runs and stay out of it. Don't even engage in that kind of stuff. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.